Welcome back to the STRIVECast.
Season 2, episode 50.
Episode 50.
Yay! We are old already! Wow!
Welcome back, everybody. Want to introduce ourselves? Noel, you want to go first?
My name is Mr. NPT, Homie G for life.
Oh, for life.
Homie G for life. What's up?
Wow.
How are ya?
Ariana Grande. Oh, yeah.
Great. Jeff, want to introduce yourself?
I'm Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Also,
Good. Susie is here. Hey, Susie.
Hey, Liv!
What's going on, girl?
Now let's go to girl.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ryan.
hey, Jeff.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
I'm here, sound and video engineer.
I'm Ryan, sound and video engineer.
Hey, Ryan.
Yep. Hi. So like for half of season 2 now, about doing the video STRIVEcast now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our
Looks
numbers
great.
are through the roof.
And here comes Miss Witt. I see my other producer.
Hey,
And
Whit.
I'm food producer also.
Yes. Hey, Whit. How you doing? I'm good. How are you? Good. Great to see ya. Pete is here. Good to see you.
Nice.
Little Queen Elizabeth wave today. Very good.
Oh,
All right.
Queen Elizabeth.
I'm Olivia, so we're all here. Welcome back, everybody. We have a great guest today. My dear friend Mia, who works at the Center for Contemporary Art, is going to join us. So we have a great interview lined up that Jeff and Noel are going to do when we come back. Anybody else want to say anything during the intro?
God bless America.
God bless America.
Oh,
All right. Well, then, Jeff, you know what to say. We'll be.
We'll be right back.
All right. Welcome, Mia, to the show. Yay. Welcome, Mia. All right. Thanks for coming on.
Hello, hello. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And Noel has your first question. So go ahead, Noel.
Tell us about CMCA. Where are you
Located?
located and what kind of job do you show?
What kind of art do you show?
Great question. So the CMCA is the Center for Maine Contemporary Art, and we are located in Rockland, Maine, so right in the mid-coast downtown, right off of Main Street. And we show contemporary Maine artists' work. So that means all of our artwork is coming from artists who have a connection to Maine, whether it's they studied in Maine, live in Maine currently, or vacation here, and have been for a long period of time. And so they're familiar with the landscape, the culture, and it was originally founded and created as a center for artists by artists. And we know that Maine has like a really deep historical art presence. However, there wasn't really a space or a place that Maine working artists could explore and show their current works. And so that's kind of how CMCA came to be. And we were originally in Rockport, only like a hop, skip, jump away from Rockland. And just these past 4 years, 4 or 5 years, we had a new building built by Toshiko Mori, who is a New York architect who also summers in North Haven. And she built a beautiful building for us. And I'm currently in our art lab space as well. So we have galleries, we have offices, we have an art making space for the public, and It's all about transparency. So actually our building, if you go online or if you Google us, the whole inner facing courtyard area is glass. So you can look straight through into everything that's happening. And so, yeah, we're really striving to have that kind of transparency behind the scenes of what's happening and who's making the work and doing the work for the public. So to connect with
cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Bonus points for working in the word strive too.
That's
so.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Jeff,
JG,
your next question.
How has COVID-19 affected the museum?
Yeah, so it has been really tricky, but a really great challenge for us as this contemporary art center to stay relevant during this time. We did have to close due to state orders for about 2 to 3 months. And we reopened this summer, but we do rely heavily on Maine summer traffic. And so during the spring, when we were closed, we were doing a lot of virtual programming and outreach to our direct Rockland community, our Five Towns community up in Camden, and trying to stay mostly local. And then as we reopened slowly, we have kind of expanded beyond that. So we have, which I'll talk about later, but we have a biennial coming up in the next month. We'll be opening, but really trying to figure out that happy balance between in-person art exhibits versus virtual. We do have a virtual exhibit that we change that is juried, and we also, of course, have our in-person exhibits. And so we have this virtual tour feature on our website where it makes all of the artwork we show more accessible to and free for everybody. But I guess another thing that we really were trying to encourage people once we did reopen is this sense that art is so different in person. I mean, and it's so valuable when you're here looking, experiencing the scale of the work. I mean, contemporary art right now is really all about pushing the boundaries of your traditional paintings or sculpture and trying to almost be like in your face or embody the viewer with the work. And so it was really important that we also stick to our roots of making sure that Mainers and our community could connect directly and in person with the exhibit.
That's so awesome, right, Susie?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Noel, back to you.
Tell us about art labs. What do you do doing that?
Yes, so Art Lab is our education program, and it was created for our community to be a space for artists of all ages to come together through art making. So we have an Art Lab for all ages program that we've been doing online and also in person, which you can see on our Facebook, but it's art prompts, ideas, and different art processes that we invite everybody to come, any age, young to old, and in between. And we provide all of the materials, and it's the first Saturday of every month. And so it's a great experience for different people to connect. Also, we do a lot of like installation or community projects within that kind of bubble. So working off of other artists' work that are in our exhibits, or just people being inspired by the other young participants that are involved. And then we also that's the overall umbrella term and name for our art education programming, but we have a Look Inside program that is my primary position, and that's connecting with different schools and offering, of course, this year different but virtual programming and hybrid learning programming that we can offer. And then there's an Arts at Work program, which my co-worker Alexis Yamarino offers, which is a high school mentorship program that is all hands-on and learning from community artists and mentors, different areas of art making and the art world that you can go into. So it doesn't have to just be like becoming a painter. That doesn't have to be like what it is. You don't have to be the art making. There's like curatorial, there's of course directorship or education. There are a lot of different options. And so, yeah, the Art Lab program is really fantastic and has been able this summer to offer a couple of partnerships with community organizations to distribute art kits throughout the community as well. So again, kind of like turning it back to how COVID has impacted us, we've been fortunate enough to have the ability to partner with like an after school program and some other places that do food distribution, providing like mobile art units as well.
That's so awesome. Whitney, you should take part. Mia, you know, Whitney.
I don't know. I was going to say, I didn't realize that you guys did so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good.
No,
Jeff,
really
back to you.
Yeah, very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite part of your job?
Yeah, so my favorite part is connecting with our community. I mean, maybe not physically right now, but having just recently moved to the Rockland area, where I was in Southern Maine, where you guys are for a long time, coming up here and learning about like the rich culture of artwork and diversity in socioeconomic class and just different job outlets here, and different nonprofit organizations that are in the Mid-Coast that are looking to also provide educational opportunities for their community has been really inspiring and really motivating for me as well. And I think has kind of taken off, helped the Art Lab program take off in a different direction, and has been really, really awesome. Plus the people and the ocean on a personal level.
Nice. All right, Noel, back to you and look alive, brother.
What is the hardest part of your job?
So I think that the most challenging part is, it's almost, I haven't even gotten there. I think it's about to hit me, is really the virtual learning. I mean, it's something that I'm really passionate about. And I think that visual arts can take a prominent role and kind of be the leader in creating like active learning through hybrid, in person and online. But it's also a huge challenge. I mean, how do you direct a group of students or a group of people, adults or young learners, to understand different art making processes through a screen?
Right.
I mean, so much of, as you guys know, because I know a lot, some of you are really great artists and interested in visual arts or participate in art making. Yeah, doing that over a two-dimensional screen is really a challenge, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely up for it, and I'm excited to see kind of what other organizations are doing and how we can foster that, again, this like community connection through art making, whether it's virtual or in person.
Nice. Well, we know you're ready. You'll have to keep us posted on how it goes.
Yes, definitely.
All right, Jeff, you got the last question. Go ahead.
Okay. What does the museum have coming up next following month?
Nice. So in the next month, we have an ongoing online, it's called our Open Studios, and it's a virtual submission. It's a kind of a open-ended art prompt where if you have a smartphone or an access to any type of recording, visual recording device, the art prompt is to think about how you can visually capture connection during COVID-19. So maybe it's not physical touch, maybe it's watching things in nature, like a flock of birds, as geese, I was just thinking migrating south or something like that. But figuring out like a 30-second, so super short video clip, and then you just send it to my email, and we'll be posting kind of different collections or snapshots of videos, people's video submissions. So that's ongoing until the end of October. And then we also have our biennial, which opens virtually on October 3rd, and it's free for everybody. But our biennial, main biennial, is every other year, and it involves a pretty vigorous juried submission process, and it's all Maine artists. And this year, because it is virtual, we're having kind of a virtual opening. We're also doing a variety of different staggered in-person openings. And there are 34 artists that are featured, and a lot of them actually come from Portland, Maine. So definitely check that out. It'll be more on our website soon. But our curatorial team has been working really vigorously to turn this show over in just 2 weeks.
Wow.
So yeah, it's gonna be, I mean, our current exhibit closes and then they have 2 weeks for deinstall and install, and then the opening. So I'm really excited for that. That's some really very new, fresh work, and a lot of it is actually, of course, never seen before. So that's really exciting to be the space and the organization that gets to promote that kind of work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Yay!
Can't wait. All right. Well, those were all of the regular questions that I had for you. So now, guys, what is it time for?
Lightning round.
No, we can't see you anymore. We
Yeah,
can
no.
only see your forehead.
There we go.
All right. And Mia, usually Jeff goes first in the lightning round. So Jeff,
Okay.
ready to start it off?
Go for it, Jeff.
Okay. What is your favorite airplane?
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know a lot about airplanes, but as an art teacher, I would have to say my favorite type of airplane is a paper airplane.
Oh, duh.
Good
Good
answer.
Sure.
Mr. Thompson, you got one?
Oh, no.
So this is about art.
Ooh.
What is your favorite kind of artwork?
Oh, favorite kind of art maker. I really like paper art and clay. So anything ceramics, or any type of collage, or kind of pushing a paper to 3 dimensions.
She's very talented.
Oh, thank you, Olivia.
Jeff, back to you.
What is your favorite restaurant?
Hey.
What is my favorite
She has
restaurant?
so many.
Ooh, well, I love to eat, so thank you for this wonderful question. I get to highlight my other hobbies. In Rockland, so if any of you come to visit Rockland, you have to go eat at Ada's restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant, and they also have one in Portland, so you should check it out down there. Delicious homemade pasta and Italian food. I also work there, so I am a little biased. But I would say in Portland, I love any type of like Thai food or Asian food. So Kong Tu Bat is a huge favorite of mine, or Pai Men is also delicious.
Yes. Great answer.
Mhm.
All right, Noel, back to you.
Okay. How about art?
Or anything. It's the lightning round.
Anything, yeah, it's lightning round.
Make it up.
Okay.
You like a crayon question.
If you were in a different part of a state, what state do you like to be in?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a great question. I have always wanted to visit, or if I were to live there, probably New Mexico.
Ooh.
I'm
Fun.
very interested in, yeah, over, way over there.
Nice. All right, and Jeff, we'll wrap it up. Do one more.
Oh,
All right, go ahead.
What is your favorite bird?
What is my favorite bird? Oh, okay, so this is a really great fact about me. I'm afraid of birds.
He's afraid of birds.
So I honestly do not like being around birds, but if I could look from afar at a bird, I think that toucans are really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not that
I don't know
scary.
anything about them, but
Yeah.
I'm sure their structure and the way that they look visually is very interesting.
Yes. True.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, Mia, thank you so much for coming on the STRIVEcast.
Yes. Thank you
Thank
guys
you,
so much
Mia.
for having
Thank
me.
you, Mia.
Of
Yeah,
course.
good to see you guys.
yeah.
Miss you. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. See you soon.
right. Bye.
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 And Jeff will be.
We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Listeners like you.
Listeners like who, Noel?
Caroline Andrews.
Caroline Andrews. Yay. One of our awesome PSL Strive staff who is always liking our STRIVEcast posts and is an active listener. So thank you so much, Caroline, for all your hard work for PSL Strive and for listening to our show. Thanks, Caroline.
Shout out to all of
Thank
our
you.
DSPs.
Thank you, Caroline.
Yeah, Pete, you want to say that again?
Sure. Just a special thanks to all of our staff. This week is our Staff Appreciation Week, and particularly for DSPs. So thanks to all of our hardworking staff, especially this year. They go above and beyond every year, but especially this year. So thanks.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for.
My excitement! Susie's cues!
Oh yeah.
Got a theme song?
Yes, I do, girl.
Go ahead.
Girls, want to say? Susie's kiss, Susie's kiss. Everybody likes Susie cubes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Remix this week.
We're having a new
Welcome
song
to
each
it.
week
Yeah.
from Susie.
Yeah.
Yes, like
All right, Suze, what are we playing today?
Today, laugh out loud.
Laugh
True.
out loud.
Or false.
All
Oh,
right, let me
yeah.
play.
Laugh
No,
out loud, true or
Laugh out
false?
loud. True or false?
Right.
I think the last 2 weeks we've had, it's sort of been males versus females and battle for supremacy, but we've ended up with pretty much everybody tying except Olivia was in last 2 weeks ago, and Noel, I think, took up the rear last week.
Yeah.
So how do we laugh out loud?
That's my
That's the question.
game.
All right, Suze, how do we play?
Well,
True or false?
it's true or false.
All right, you gonna read us the questions?
6-year-olds laugh about 300 times a day. Is it true or false?
True or false? 6-year-olds laugh an average of 300 times a day.
Hmm.
Who
Ew.
would like to go first?
Ew, what's that supposed to mean?
I think Jeff is ready to weigh in.
What?
His
Come
name,
on.
True, Pete. on
Jeff
that one.
says true.
I say true.
Noel
True.
says true. Ryan says true. The gentlemen are locked in at true. Ladies,
What?
Let's say true.
True? I said true also.
everybody's in it true?
Yep.
All right. The answer is true. 6-year-olds do laugh 300 times a day.
Goodness, girls.
And that is about 3 times more than adults. So,
Bad.
That means you, Dad.
all right, everybody gets a point.
All right, Sue's ready for
Number
number 2.
2.
Love it.
Number 2.
It takes 42 muscles to a frown. But only 16 muscles to a smile. Is it true or false?
True or false? It takes 42 muscles to frown, but only 16 muscles to smile. Is that
Lady-
true or false?
I think it's true.
I think it's true.
True.
Ladies are all in it
I
true?
go for true.
True.
Me too.
True.
True for
Miss, I
Nope.
guess
Miss
T.
Witt?
NP.
I think
what'd
it's
you
true
say?
as well.
Yep.
So everybody's in it true.
Yes, I said true, and I'm locked in.
Okay. No, Jeff is locked in. Anybody else want to change their mind?
Nope.
Just saying. Anybody else want to change their mind?
Oh, that's a hint.
We
Okay.
don't doubt it.
I think he's fooling us.
You are correct. It is true.
Yeah.
Yes!
Just want to get false.
Everybody
We can
is
never-
locked in with 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Suze,
Okay, number 3.
number 3.
Hey, touch.
If you laugh a lot, you may get sick less often.
Okay. Tough one here. If you laugh a lot, you may get sick less often. Is that true or false?
I'm going with false.
Ryan
True.
leads us off with false.
True.
True.
I'm gonna go with false, Pete. Locked in.
Okay. Jeff,
No, you
I
laugh
love
too
your
much.
answers. Locked in. Okay.
Actually,
Noel, you said
that's-
true?
Saying true, yeah.
Okay. Olivia says true. Whit, Susie.
Sure. True.
Said true.
Okay. Final answer is true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hormone called HGH to be released. HGH boosts your immune system and helps you fight
You fat
germs.
girls.
Nice.
And-
Two 5. Not you, Noel. The
Yeah.
girls.
All right. So I think that the ladies have pulled ahead here. We'll see if the gentleman can rebound here on number 4.
Number 4. If you want to laugh, slash, you can just tickle yourself.
True or false? If you'd like to laugh, you can just tickle yourself.
Thoughts.
True.
That's false.
The gentleman is split. on
Okay.
that.
If the lady says false, I go with false. Locked in.
False locked in. Love it. All right.
False.
False. Wait, Olivia?
I think I'm on true with this one.
Okay.
I don't-
Everybody's false except for Ryan?
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you say? NPT, homie G for life. What did you say?
I said thoughts.
False. Okay. All right. The answer for number 4 is false.
False, so description would be so I guess tickling's on the way to laugh then.
That's right.
Right.
You
think you just
make
can't tickle
yourself laugh by tickling because tickling requires that it be a surprise. Your brain
Oh, that's a good
is the
point.
sensation of your so it's never a surprise. That's why you can't tickle yourself to laugh.
So only the surprise tickles would do it.
Learn something
Okay.
every day.
Number 5.
That's right, Pete. All right, number 5.
For the men
For the men.
or ladies.
or gentlemen.
Was she
Let's
frozen?
start with the men on this one.
Frozen.
About men.
She's frozen.
Let it go. I'm holding up anymore.
Susie's frozen.
Men laugh more than women.
Okay, is it true or false that men laugh more than women? True or false? So let's start with the men this time. Noel, men laugh more than women. Is that true or false?
False.
False.
Okay, Noel.
Who
and
said
Ryan?
that with confidence?
I say it's gonna be true.
What did
Jeff
you
thinks
say, Jeff?
true.
I'm sorry. Jeff, what, can you one more time?
Yes, I'm gonna say true. Locked in.
Okay, lock it in. All right, ladies, we've got 2 falses and 1 true from the gentleman.
I think false. What do you guys think?
False.
Fox.
Good job.
Everybody final? Locked in like Jeff? That
Yep.
is false. Women laugh more than men.
Yes, we do, because we are the best at it. At girls.
Great. All right. Well, another great game of Susie's Cues. Thanks so much, Suze.
I think
Because
I
sometimes
lost track of the score once again.
Yeah.
So I think that probably the ladies might have eked out ahead on that one.
Mm-hmm. Ladies,
Yes, girls.
Not only do they laugh more, they win more.
that's right.
Game of
Knowledgeable topic. All right. Well, Suze, you want to sing us out?
Yep.
Susie's cues, Susie cues. We love Susie's cues. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. We won, oh yeah. Number 50, we walked it, oh yeah.
Great.
All right.
And Jeff Welby.
Will be. Jeff will be.
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for.
Yep, ask Noel if you have a doll in your play with yellow. Castles on quicksand, yeah. When all the men ask you, ask no.
All right. I think we might leak some news here that we have some changes coming in season 3.
That's
and
right.
One of the proposed changes
Yep, number 3.
is that Ask Noel may in fact change to Ask Jeff. So if you'd like to get your question in for Ask Noel after today's episode, you're only going to have 2 more chances. So send them in to strivecast@pslstrive.org to get your question read right here on the STRIVEcast. Okay?
Noel.
All right. Is that true, gentlemen, that we're going to make a swap?
Oh, yes, we can walk to South Portland from back.
Oh yes, we can.
All right. Not sure what that's all about, but
Well,
today's question is from Kayla in Scarborough. And she asks, Dear Noel, I've heard some things about the mail being slow lately. Do you think we should start our holiday shopping early? And do you buy anything online?
Ooh.
Thanks. Love the show. Love Ask Noel. Kayla from Scarborough. Long time.
So we can't wait for Black Friday.
Up to you. I guess that's what she's asking.
Yeah, she's asking you.
Oh, okay.
Do you buy anything online?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay. And do you recommend that? Should we start early? Should we not? Should we wait? Should we do it in person? What do you think?
We can do it in the middle.
In the middle. So maybe a little earlier than some years, but you don't have to go crazy?
Yep. If they have a leap year. 1, 2.
Is it a leap year?
I think this was a leap year, I think.
That only has 1 more day to the year, though.
I don't
on the
know
leap
that
year.
for sure, though.
Okay. Anything else, Noel, you want to say about ordering your holiday packages early or not?
Do you mail early or late?
Yes. How about holiday cards even? Do you send out holiday cards? Should you send them out earlier this year? What do you think?
Can. Yeah.
Okay.
How about
mid-October
mid-October and mid-November?
Yeah, maybe like a Thanksgiving card.
Right. Well, there you go, Kayla. And just like Pete said, if you want to ask your last couple questions for Noel, you've got 2 more episodes to do it. So email us at strivecast@pslstrive.org. You have 2 weeks left to get an Ask Noel in.
And 2 things. Stay tuned later in the show to find out what Noel's new segment is going to be. And also just confirming 2020 is/was a leap year. So this year's 366 days. So if it seems longer.
And mine too.
Awesome. All right.
You can also leap to page in a leap year.
Sure can.
All right, Jeff, we'll be.
Also walk yourself forward.
We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
There's like you.
Your ad
Right here.
right here.
Right here.
And who is the show
Right here.
this week? Whitney.
It is brought to us by one of our great auction sponsors, Bangor Savings Bank. They've been on many, many years, and we are so excited that they are working with us again this year. So thank you, Bangor Savings Bank. Thanks for all of your support of Strive and our auction and all that we do. So thank you.
They're also a sponsor of our Strive Rocks event as well. They're one of our only organizations that sponsors both. And you can find out more about them at bangor.com.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you, Bangor Savings Bank. And Jeff, we'll be.
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for
My segment.
your segment, Yakkin.
Yeah, with me.
Yakkin with Jeff. All right.
Last 2 weeks of Yakking with Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Pete.
Let's switches. Yes, Jeff.
What will you do with $1,000?
Yeah. So in our pre-production meeting, we talked about what would we do if someone gave us a wealthy stranger gave us $1,000 each. You know what I would do, Jeff? I would donate it to Kevin on the Roof this weekend at Patriot Subaru when he goes up on Friday. I would help him reach his goal of $45,000, all the benefits Strive. That's what I would do with $1,000, Jeff.
That's a very generous contribution that you would make.
Thank you.
That is very generous.
You'd get a lot of raffle
tickets. Yeah, you get a lot of raffle tickets.
Okay.
We'll still win one.
Okay. Olivia, same question that I asked Pete.
All right. What would I do with $1,000? Well, now I guess anything looks bad if you don't answer the same way as Pete. But since Pete already took that answer, I would say I would get the roof of my car painted because the paint is chipping, and that is something I've been saving for a while. So
That's
$1,000 right now.
Okay, and the same question for Whitney.
Well, there's probably a lot I could do around the house, but I think I'd rather go on a clothes shopping spree.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Okay, and the same question for Ryan.
Maybe I'd invest half of it in mutual funds
Ooh,
and treat myself with the other half in the right now.
You're
nice.
so smart.
Then as the funds possibly grow over the years, I can have more to give to good causes like Strive.
Ooh.
Amazing. That is the
Ryan wins.
perfect answer.
Winner for Noel.
okay. I would give it to to the library.
You'd give it to the
Aw.
library?
Yeah.
The whole $1,000?
Half of it to the library, then the rest of it to a homeless shelter.
Wow.
Wow. Very generous, Noel.
You really would?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
And
None of it for Strive?
None of it?
Couple
10.
bucks?
Yeah, it would be like $14.
$14? Okay. I'll get you one raffle ticket.
For Action Club.
Oh, for Action Club. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Very nice of you. All right. Jeff, you got one more?
Susie.
Susie's turn?
Oh, she didn't go yet for the money.
All right, Susie, go ahead.
well, thank you for asking, Noel.
Yeah, man.
And my money goes for Strive plus horseback riding.
Yeah, there you go.
Because if I have my money to use it with my riding, and you know why I did that? Because I did it yesterday, so I could buy Blue or Nina if I
Nice.
wanted to.
So those
Nice.
are-
Good answer, Suze. Yeah, those are your horses, right?
Yes.
Cool. All right, Jeff, what would you do with $1,000?
What I would do for $10,000,
$1,000.
$1,000. I'd probably get a girlfriend with that.
Oh,
No, not me.
Probably not
I'm
mine.
just taken by
I don't
mom.
want to pay for one.
You don't have to pay for a girlfriend, so take that off the list. What would you do with $1,000?
That was $1,000. Let's see here.
All the sushi you could eat.
I was just thinking that.
Yes, DVDs.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll go for Whitney's idea.
Sushi and DVDs.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, great round of yakking with you, Jeff, and we'll be.
We'll be right back.
We're back, and it's time to
Wrap it up.
wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Well, thank you so much to our dear friend Mia for coming on the STRIVEcast and giving us that awesome interview. I learned a lot about the museum, which I didn't know before, and all the exciting stuff they have coming up. So, Suze, let's back away from the camera while we're recording.
Okay, girl. Sorry.
Thank Mia so much for coming on the show. Pete, you want to give a quick plug for our upcoming events?
Sure, and free eye exams here on the STRIVEcast. So if you're watching it on the Facebook video. But seriously, this weekend we kick off 2 major events for Strive. It is our annual Strive for 5 Foden Road 5K, which is the virtual edition.
Right.
Tomorrow night, which this comes out on Tuesday, so Wednesday night the 16th is actually our packet pickup. You can pick up your shirt and your finisher's medal tomorrow evening at Foden Road from 6 to 8. But if you're away, we will mail it to you. It's not too late to register. Visit our website for all the details and to sign up. And then you can do whatever you want between tomorrow and next week. You know, it's really on your honor, and we trust you to do it. You can run it, you can walk it, you can split it up over a couple of days. We have a couple of people that are going to do it on paddle boards. You know, you can cycle it, you can do whatever you want. But do get out this weekend sometime or next week or at the end of this week and run or walk or whatever for Strive. And then we'll be posting some of the best pictures if you tag us in them as well. And then also at the same time, this coming Friday, our friend Kevin Fitzpatrick from UPS will be going up on the roof of Patriot Subaru, Route 1 in Saco, to kick off our 8th annual Kevin on the Roof fundraiser. He's going to go up on Friday, and he is going to stay on the roof of Patriot Subaru until he raises $45,000. So
Crazy.
we hope to
It's
have him down in less
girl.
than, if you're so inclined to help, you can visit helpkevinhelpstrive.org or text the word Kevin to 71777 to make a contribution of any size and help get Kevin off the roof. So all that's on our website. You can check it out.
Awesome. All right. Well, great. Another great episode, guys. Great job. And we'll see you next week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
51.
Sure.
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.